One.
21. Yes.
There is a typographical mistake in the type copy of the annex.
Huh? And correction not allowed anymore.
In the annex or not?
Wherever, these are all uploaded now. We cannot allow that. Application. Application or you withdraw and file a fix, that's a difference.
Check with the function of the other side. And again on the action number 15 and
Huh? 15, 16, yes, what about it?
Youngest counsel, Mr. D. Vishwan is actively unwell. He is not in a position to
Huh?
he is not in a position to appear
Who is not in a position to appear?
youngest counsel, Mr. D. Vishwan.
D. Goswami for whom?
For item number 15.
Petitioner, respondent.
Respondent number 2.
Okay, right. So, a general prayer has been made. Who is for the petitioner? Have you spoken to the petitioner's counsel?
Yes, yes.
Who? To who did you speak to? Okay. So any objection? APDCL, any objection? Mr. D. Goswami, Learned Counsel for the petition of NWPC 1358. No. A general prayer has been made on behalf of Mr. D. Goswami, Learned Counsel for the petition in WPC 1358 of 2020. As the same is not objected, this is the matter after the vacation.
I seek permission to move a petition to them. There's some urgency because by 30th of this month, we have to give a compliance report regarding e-Aadhaar verification of customers of LPG. The time given to us was too short. We want some enlargement, we have already represented also that. No, that is very different.
Third, Ms.
Jason Philip.
J. Singh, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the respondent has not brought the tender process to its logical conclusion, as has been directed in the order dated 4/2/25, passed in WPC C2 of 2024. Issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner will take steps within 2 days. Today, within the course of the day. This is the matter after 4 weeks. Mr.
PM recommends.
PM Deka, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has not been paid his outstanding dues in terms of the order dated 4/12/24, passed in 9/9/24. Same thing. Course, you take steps within the course of the.
My lord, not open.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship's order dated 26/5. I have filed an additional affidavit including the entire scheme. That is the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana 2.0. Now here your lordship will see at page 128, the eligibility criteria has been laid down for availing the benefits of the scheme. I had in fact enclosed a relevant portion of the scheme with the writ petition. This is the entire scheme. This is the.
Show me.
Yes. Now, your lordship will kindly see the very first eligibility criteria, that is 3.1. Families belonging to economically weaker section, lower income group, medium income group category, living in urban areas, having no pakka house anywhere in the country, are eligible to purchase or construct a house under the PMA YQ 2.0. Now, here the petitioner, before your lordship, as your lordship has seen in the writ petition, they came from erstwhile East Pakistan in the year 1958. And they were given shelters in this particular premise that is called Central Destitute Home, CT Home, that is the short form, by the central government. Now that initially comprised of 54 vigors, down the line, it has been reduced to 36 odd vigors. Now the barracks which have been constructed by the central government for them, those are in a very dilapidated condition. Because of which, my lord, there, as per the scheme, not only for
So in effect, you have a house.
yes, And
Though dilapidated, you have a house.
now those requires renovation, which also is provided under the scheme.
But the provision you just read
Right.
requires the applicant not to have a house.
Not to have a house. That is one of the, that is
Then-
so far as. getting a
Then you
new-
fall, then you do not come within the requirements of the scheme.
No, that is when it comes to new house. Now your lordship will
What do
kind
you mean new house? It says having no pakka house anywhere in the country.
yes, for them, this is the scheme, this is the eligibility criteria for getting a new house. Now I'll show just.
Show me where. You just said just now that you have a dilapidated house.
No, my point here is, these petitioners before your lordship, they were provided with a barrack within the premises of the Central Destitute Home.
So that barrack is not yours.
That has been provided by the central government, not
that-
not ours.
That is not yours.
Not ours.
You do not have any claim to it.
No.
No right or
No
title
right.
or interest over the land.
We want that there should be, as per the scheme, we should be within that premise, because otherwise we cannot go to any other.
How many people are there like you?
99 petitioners before your lordship.
Is this a PIL?
No. We are individually agreed. We all had submitted application forms before the.
When did you submit your application form?
2000 minute forms, your lordship, please. From page 39 onwards, these are some of the applications which I have annexed, not annexed all of them.
What are the dates?
My lord, this was submitted. Exact date, there is no column for exact date, but these were as per my lord, readings that I have taken. I have submitted this application form in the year 2022, April 2022. Because that was the time when the scheme was being.
How many people are supposed to benefit from the scheme? Is there any limit?
No, that call will be taken as per eligibility from these 99 applications.
Whatever, there are 1.3 billion people in India.
My lord,
Now, out of that, how many are supposed to benefit?
my lord, here, your lordship will perhaps on that aspect, perhaps the preface of the scheme is perhaps something that indicates that it is basically meant for the people who apply, out of which eligibility will be
No,
taken.
but there has to be a limit,
My
no?
lord, that of course is not there. That in the scheme it is not there.
So then what has happened? Is the scheme still,
Yes,
is the scheme
Yes.
still open?
yes, it is in fact in the process of evolution. Now as per the latest,
So you have not been considered for the scheme.
that is my case basically. So
What is to be done?
yes,
So I heard Mr. D. Chakrabarti, Learned Counsel for the petition, who submits that the petitioners were refugees from East Pakistan who have been sheltered by the government of India in 1958
yes,
by establishing a central destitute home at Meherpur, Silchar, over land measuring 57 billion, which has now been reduced to approximately 34 billion.
Right.
The petitioners also submit that the petitioners are eligible to be given the benefit of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 scheme. That is construction and renovation of houses. Next one, the petitioners council submit that in terms of, where is that provision? Page 120,
128.
submits that as per clause 3.1 of the eligibility criteria. Families belonging to EWS/LIG/MIG category, living in urban areas, having no pakka house anywhere in the country, are eligible to purchase or construct a house under the PMAY-U 2.0. So you belong to which one? EWS, LIG, MIG, which one?
We belong to economically weaker section, and EW,
Is there any certificate saying that you belong to the economic?
My lord, we have furnished our documents to the concerned authority.
And you have not kept anything for yourself,
My my-
huh?
my lord, 131, page number 131 also, my lord, one for a while. That also covered our eligibility page.
No, you have to come under this, right, next para.
Right.
The petitioner's counsel submits that. The petitioners come under the economically weaker section, bracket EWS. Pustap, next. Issue. Notice returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. M. Chetria, or should we won't issue notice, I think. Let him get the certificate showing that he belongs to the economically weaker section.
My lord,
Next, you're right. The petitioner shall produce certificate showing that they belong to the economically weaker section as required under eligibility criteria. Full stop. They shall also submit an affidavit that they do not have any house in which to live at present. This is the matter. After 3 weeks.
my lord, this matter will come up in motion column, I think.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Permitted to say that your lordship need not put it trouble because
Huh?
your lordship may just issue a notice. I have no prayer, interim prayer, and some development.
What is this matter?
This is a settlement was given,
Huh?
and a settlement was given for mining.
For mining, yes?
There was an agreement,
Yes?
and there was some problem with regard to the land. Already there is a case pending. Demarcation was ordered, that is going on. Then they cancelled, which is now under challenge. So further developments are taking place.
No. Now, why, right? Why is the termination there here?
So that is a, practically there is no ground.
No, but what is the ground that they have
Now in
mentioned?
page 107.
Yes,
One, two, three, fourth paragraph, and whereas Trivandrum, the Trivicum Consortium, that is the petitioner, has engaged a strategic partner without revealing the terms and conditions to AMDCL, which is not in consonance with clause 7 of the agreement dated 29.
let us see clause 7.
Kindly see page 87 for clause 7.
Yes,
Clause 7 at 87.
yes.
The Trivicum Consortium assumes complete responsibility of operating the mines at its own cost or through its future joint venture complying all rules, regulations, and ensuring highest standard of environment, health, and safety. Now kindly see our reply to the notice at page 108.
Yes.
We are referring to the notice and we are saying in para third, in this regard, our client, the Trivicum Consortium has informed the Assam Mineral Development Corporation by their letter of 9/2/24 that Trivicum Consortium have inducted a strategic partner to and so by way of an equity investment. AMDSL, by its letter of 9/2/24, on the same day issued an acknowledgement after accepting the letter from Trivicum Consortium, which are at page 92 and 93. If your lordship like to see, your lordship can see these two letters, 92 and 93. The induction of the equity partner was notified to them, they have acknowledged that, there is no problem. 90
Acknowledge the receipt of your letter,
Nine-
only to the extent that they have received your letter.
Yes, and 93. 93 is the acknowledgement. They have received. So it's not that we are not informing anything.
What is the violation of?
Bossy, it should be, Malama kindly, clause 7.
Yeah.
Clause 7, but you let complete it. So and so should complete the responsibility of opening the mine at its own cost or for its future joint venture.
Page
Page 87.
57, yeah.
For its future joint venture complying all rules.
Yeah.
It's not a joint venture. In
No, no.
particular,
It is a joint venture, petitioner is three of them.
no, see, it's a state
Four.
partner, it cannot be treated as a joint venture. Also, it says, you, somebody was allowed to perform a particular duty lawsuit, and it was also one clause is there, in future you can also carry out by the
No,
joint venture of the company.
Okay,
But we have allowed to a particular partner lawsuit, it's not a joint venture. It's still a partner.
no, he's taken a, the joint venture has taken a strategic partner.
The joint,
Because it is by the Trivicum consortium.
that strategic partner cannot be a joint venture company, joint venture.
No, no, it is not a part of the joint venture.
No, so
It's not a part
part
of
of
the.
cross laws, it should be the joint venture.
No, no, it is. So the thing is that the responsibility will still lie upon the consortium.
Correct, absolutely.
Anyway, we should notice that.
Boss,
Yes, that issue and notice, I'm not praying for any interim order.
Right. Speaking was on. For the correction. The panel. He was on. The petition. Is agreed by the impugn letter dated 25/4/25, by which the contract has been cancelled by the respondent on the ground that Trivicum consortium had engaged a strategic partner without revealing the terms and conditions to ANBCL, which is not in consonance with clause 7 of the agreement dated 20/09/20. This is at page 107, huh? Next. Clause 7 of the contract agreement states as follows, page 87. You should notice returnable in 4 weeks. Except for this on behalf of all the respondents. This is a matter of the 4 weeks to enable the respondents to file their affidavit.
You're looking at make it 6 weeks instead of.
6 weeks.
There are some developments going on. So it's keep them.
6 weeks. Item 5.
My trade license has been withheld.
Huh?
My trade license, madam.
Going to expire. It's going to expire.
Yes, madam. I have to explain, madam. I have submitted before the court and I applied for the renewal.
They have not taken a decision.
Yes, madam. I have.
When are you taking the decision?
Nothing, paragraph 7 and 8, basically paragraph complaint might have been given by the
Landlord.
landlord.
Complaint is given by the landlord, but anyway, you take a decision. So we will say, you take a decision, till a decision is taken, the license shall be deemed to be valid.
Or lordship may direct, for issuance of provisional license and issue a notice, because private has not been resolved program. Let him see.
No, what is private, what is the private respondent got anything to say? I thought he is the landlord.
Landlord.
If he has an issue, madam, he
No, then the authority can decide. Then the authority, here the landlord also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, not, so let the authority decide within a specified time period with regard to his,
Or lordship may direct the representation that has been filed. We can dispose it
correct,
by hearing both the
after
parties.
our hearing both the parties. Until then, the license shall be deemed to be valid.
Till then, no coercive action.
No, no coercive action means what? His license is going to expire in another 3 days' time. Monday is going to expire. No, coercive action is not required. By automatic, the lapse of time is going to expire. So that will not be fair upon him also.
Yes.
Heard, Mr. D. Barwa, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submit that the petitioner is running a business, no, a ready-made garments, no, running a
Cloth and ready-made garments.
cloth and ready-made garment business in the name and style of MSRD Trading Company at a rented showroom, at RB Lane, Jorhat, by executing a tenancy agreement with the landlord, bracket respondent number 5, on 1/8/2016. The petitioner had also been granted a trade license by the Jorhat Municipal Board since 2015. However, the trade license is to expire on 30/6/2025. And due to the impending expiry of the trade license, the petitioner had submitted a representation or what?
Yes. Six.
Representation dated 8/4/2025 to the respondent number,
Chapter 3, my lord.
the respondent number 3. To what? To extend or to issue a fresh what?
Issue of provisional or fresh.
To issue a provisional trade license or a fresh trade license.
Yes, sir.
Or to renew the trade license. Next para. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner has come to learn. No, the petitioner's counsel submits that the respondent number 3 has not taken a decision on the petitioner's representation on account of the respondent number 5 having apparently raised some objections for the renewal of the petitioner's trade license.
And also the agreement, tenancy agreement is expired.
We do know that you hear. That you hear.
Look,
The petitioner's counsel submits that the petition can be disposed of if the petitioner's representation dated 8/4/2025 is decided by the respondent number 3. Until a decision is taken by the respondent number 3, the petitioner should be allowed to continue running his shop. Mr.
HK sir,
Learn counsel for
for record number 2, 3 and 4.
2, 3, and 4. And Mr. M. Chetia for respondent objection to the prayer made by the petitioner's counsel. Next part. In view of the above, in view of the consent of the party, the respondent number 3 is directed to take a decision on the petitioner's representation dated 8/4/2025 within a period of 1 month.
1 month.
From the date of the date of receipt of a copy of this order, which shall be furnished by the petitioner within 1 week from today. The respondent number 3 shall thereafter take a decision with regard to the petitioner's prayer for renewal of the trade license after giving an opportunity of hearing to the petitioner and the respondent number 5. Till a decision is taken, the petitioner should be allowed to continue running his shop. Okay. Till a decision is taken, which is the for 1 month only. It is made clear that this stay on running of the shop is limited only to 1 month from the date of submission of this order to the was point number 3 by the petition, which should be within 1 week from today.
Okay. Your lordship is an apply for electricity connection and complete all the formalities and deposit money, but till that they could not provide the electricity connection. The 18 month time to think their office.
Sir, the facts have been brought before this honorable court, madam. Pertaining the instructions from the SD concern,
Yes.
Manoj, may kindly see the first page is the WhatsApp message I received from him. Manoj, he was deputed from the SD concern, Manoj, who is the respondent number 3 here. Now, Manoj will see there is already an electrical connection in the premises in the name of Sunil from the Foster, who is the original landowner. That electricity connection is still running. The units consumed are also given, Manoj, thereafter. And thereafter, Manoj, the second paragraph, Manoj will see regarding the construction of 11 kV line and 11 kV.4 kV pole mounted substation by Messrs. BR Construction, although line construction work has been attempted multiple times by the APTCL contractor firm, the work could not be executed due to right of way issues. During attempts for erection of pole, local person had raised objection and prevented workers from carrying out pole erection work, due to which construction of the line could not be completed. Now, my lords, as regards the right of way issue, page 6 may be seen, my lord. This is a letter, an undertaking rather, funded by the petitioner himself to the APTCL saying that they will be the ones responsible for providing the right of way.
6A.
6 months, 6. Right of way. Now thereafter, my lord, as regards they've also alleged that the transformer has not been installed by the APTCL. Page 6A, thereafter, my lord. The responsibility for providing the transformer is upon them.
Ah,
This reads, my lord, I have the honor to inform you that the 11 so transformer, along with the requisite materials for construction of 11 kV line and so premises of the design, will be supplied by me at my cost as per specification of your estimate. That is for your kind consideration equal action. Till date, they have not even provided the transformer to the APTCL.
Then my limited there is that let them submit to proper way so that I can make my reply. Unless I get this document, how can I make my?
Is that their own documents?
this is your own document. This is your signature. This is your document. That means your client.
All these documents to proper way, so I can make my.
Mr. Counsel, I will do what you have said, but mark my word, if you are hiding these documents from this court, then I will impose heavy cost upon you. Maybe 50, 60, maybe a lakh also. If you are hiding these documents, because these are your documents. I will ask, you provide him the document and you please clarify whether you have issued these letters. If you have issued the letters, you bring your officer, you bring the petitioner on the next day with the document and let him come before this court and say that whether these documents are submitted by him or not. If you say yes, we have submitted, then heavy cost will be imposed upon for telling a lie to the court.
Documents were actually a part of the application they had submitted for the connection.
Where is that application?
Application starts at page 2.
Heard Mr.
Yeah.
Dina, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. To submit that the direction should be issued to the respondent to, to the APDCL to supply electricity connection in the, in the premises of the petitioner, namely Daffodils Apartment, situated at Nijara Park, Vata Nagar, Maligaon, Guwahati. Next paragraph. The petitioner's case is that the petitioners had approached the respondent number 3 for supply of electricity connection to Daffodils Apartment. And they had also deposited the required amounts and completed all formalities for obtaining electricity connection. However, the same has not been done by the APDC till date. Next paragraph. Mr. B. Chaudhary, the learned counsel for the APDC, has produced some documents which shows that there is already a electricity connection in Daffodils Apartment. Is it? In DR apartment, DR apartment, in the name of one Sunil Chandra Baishya,
The original landowner.
who is the original landowner. Further, the electricity is being provided to the said electrical connection, which bears consumer number 0230-100-67982, meter number X1323033. Next paragraph. The counsel for the APDCL further submits that along with the petitioner's application for grant of connection having capacity of 100 kVA through a 11 kVA 11 kV line, the petitioner had also submitted 2 letters to the respondent number 3, wherein it was stated that the petitioner would provide the right of way for construction of the 11 kV service line. And that if same would be done at the cost of the petition. Correct? You give him a copy. Mr. B. Chaudhary submits that submits that the 11 kV line could not be executed. The construction of the 11 kV line could not be executed due to local persons objecting and preventing the workers of the APDCL from erecting the necessary poles for the said 11 kV line, which was the responsibility of the petition. Next. Mr. B. Chaudhary has given a copies of the letters that have been provided to this court today to the petitioner's counsel. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel shall obtain instructions as to whether page 6 and 6A have been submitted by the petitioner to the point number 3. This is the matter on when.
Sir, it is
Give a date.
this case released to the non-payment of higher charge.
Heard Mr. Jaya Barbayan and counsel for the petitioner to submit that the vehicle hire charges amounting to rupees 1,70,150 cannot be paid to the petitioner. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. M. Chetty accept notice on behalf of
1, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
1, 4, 5, 6, and 7, while Mr. S. R. Raba accept notice on behalf of response number 3. This is a matter of the 4 weeks, enable the response to further application.
It is also same, my lord, only figure is
8, the
and
amount is
11.
5,63,006.
and 11 notes.
And 11 is
31 lakhs.
31,29,038.13. Very difficult to give 0.13 now. Only by bank. Coin, there's no more coin.
Problem.
This situation I have taken the order of the directing to deposit with the final case monitor. May I create the procedure existed and issue notice? Sir? And if I can pay the
No. What do you want out here?
what is the exemption of that amount because due to the financial constraint
No. What are you challenging?
paid allotted by 86 and 17. Others money I have already paid. This is the final amount. Financial loss. So I could not arrange the money.
Let me try to understand the case, madam. Only then I will issue notice after I understand the case.
I have a presentation for example, for payment of the financial sponsors. And that the presentation was rejected located at page 82.
You were the settlement holder of the market for which period? 23, 24.
Yes,
And now they're asking you to pay the KISS money.
last one, final. Bid, not
Huh?
Huh? Last one, final.
Yes, 9 lakhs you have not paid. They've been asking you for a long time, since 17 February 2024.
Because after settlement of,
Not only that, before that also, 9 February also.
after settlement, there is construction flyover over that, the market.
What were you doing for the last 1.5 years?
So I have filed one petition lawsuit. For that also lawsuit.
If I don't read petition,
Yes, document that was not with the department to file. it.
where is that, where is the order?
Yes, but the pay they paid. Because you are granted.
This is petition 213 of 24. What is the ground for challenging the payment of the KISS money?
Because after settlement of the, on that particular place, there is a construction of flyover, so due to that lawsuit, lost lawsuit, that market could not be run properly.
Huh?
That market, I could not run the market properly lawsuit. That's why lawsuit could not pay that. If some installment or something happened, that's why lawsuit. That's the whole I,
No, but what is your right? That is the issue. Can this court interfere in those matters?
But otherwise I have no rights. But I have to pay lots, if I want some installment or somehow, otherwise in future it will be some problem.
It will, actually, if you're not paying, why should they give you any work order? Naturally.
Municipal board, madam.
Huh?
It was operate a municipal board, madam. Alright. They can oppose the municipal board for installment in that. They,
Have you, where is their representation to them?
for paying the
879.
24/1/24. So this court had allowed you to file a representation. Did you file?
This is the representation,
Which one?
page 17.
Okay, this one.
Reference order date is also first week.
Now, where is the decision?
So that is page, the 17 page. Representation.
What is this page 84? Your claim for compensation has not been considered since the clause of compensation has not been inserted in the. Please read page 85. Translation is correct or not, Mr. Chetia? Page 85. I don't think this is the proper translation.
was for a
No. Yeah, page 84. It says that your claim for compensation has not been considered since the clause of compensation has not been inserted in the NIT.
Yeah, no more in that. If I'm not getting one.
So you see, the prayer of the petitioner was to exempt the
Exempt.
petitioner from paying the keys money.
Not
Or-
for paying installment.
Ah, no, so what have you decided? What is it yes, no, what? As per this page 84,
It was rejected.
rejected?
Yes.
Where? It says here, your claim for compensation has not been considered.
Not exactly not the proper, exactly not the proper.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't know how to read Assamese.
Exactly.
I have to go by the translation. Translation shows that it has not been considered.
Yes. It should be, cannot be considered.
Since the clause of compensation has not been inserted in the NIT.
NIT, which is where another, yeah,
They are not asking for compensation. They were,
statement.
They rejected. On what ground?
Just because there was no conditions in that contract. Which it says that
No condition in the contract for exempting her from the KISS money.
no condition in the contract regarding the damages part. That's why.
But is the facts correct? Is the facts stated by her correct? That because of the flyover,
That is to be by the matter of the.
okay, right, third miss. P. Bhattacharya, then after for the petition, to submit that the petition cannot be made to deposit the third KISS money, third and final KISS money amounting to rupees 9,21,444 due to the fact that a flyover had been constructed through the market area which had been settled with the petition, thereby causing loss to the petition, The petition of the submit that the representation made by the petition to the authority has been rejected on the ground that there is no provision in the NIT for exempting the petition from paying his money. If you notice, returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. M. K. accept notice on behalf of 1, 2 and 3. Petitioner takes steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 and 5. By registered post within the course of the day.
Okay.
This is a matter of the court.
This matter pertains to the illegal cancellation of the license of the form of the division. As because he was being convicted by the Sessions Court. Now, he has already challenged that particular conviction, and that has been stayed by the Honorable Court.
Conviction has been stayed.
Yes.
Let me see the order.
The sentence.
Sentence is
Yeah,
stayed,
sentence has
conviction
been-
remains.
The sentence.
So you are still convicted.
Now, Lordship, the thing is that he is the only person earning his livelihood for his family, and his wife is a disabled
Sure.
person.
What does clause 17 of the
Yes,
Assam Public Distribution Article order say? Let me see.
It says that licensee has been convicted by a court of law.
Oh. Then where is the case?
Lordship, we have every right to earn this living, Your Lordship, because till then we.
Every right to earn is living, but then till,
Again,
Mr. Counsel,
Yes, sir.
there is a law.
Yes.
There is a statutory, there is a order.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this order has been made under section 3 of the Act.
Yes.
Now, this says when a licensee has been convicted by a court of law of contravention made consistent, the licensing authority shall cancel his license.
In the long run, if he's been acquitted from the same case.
What to do?
He will suffer irreparable loss.
Correct. The law, then you claim damages against those persons.
Lordship, my humble prayer is that the limited prayer, it may be just state, the order may be state till the disposal of the.
What can be stayed? What can be stayed? What is to be stayed?
That the imping order that we are telling you, Lord.
How can I stay it? What is wrong with the order?
Because the order that has been based on the order that they have cancelled my license, that has been state.
No, sorry. What has been stayed is your sentence, not your conviction. Your conviction remains.
But till then, your Lordship.
And you don't, okay, right, third, mister.
That's how it is.
Huh?
Because Lordship may look into the factor that we have.
They will tell you,
children,
no
Your
case.
Lordship, and his wife is a disabled person with 65% disability.
All sympathies with you, but this is the law. You are asking me to break the law.
In the long run, Your Lordship, we will suffer.
You challenge the law. You challenge this clause 17. Challenge it. Say that this is ultra virus the constitution, article 14, article 21, 22. You challenge. Challenge before the division bench if you think that this statutory rule is wrong. challenge it. Then I cannot say that, I cannot ignore, I cannot have a ostrich like, activity, putting my head under the ground and pretending that the law cannot work. Law is there. Right. Heard, mister?
Yes, Ahmed.
Yes, Ahmed, learned counsel for the petition to submit that the petitioner's fair price shop license was cancelled on 10/4/2025 by the respondent on the ground that the petitioner had been convicted and sentenced and by the Court of the Additional Sessions Judge number 2, Nagaon in which case?
Sessions
In Sessions case number
130/16.
138 of 2016 under section 324 IPC and 307 IPC. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel submit that the petitioner preferred an appeal before this court by criminal appeal number 107/2025 and was suspending the sentence imposed upon the petitioner by IA criminal number 317 of 2025. He submits that this court has suspended the sentence imposed upon the petitioner. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner has a family to provide, and unless he is able to run his fair price shop, the petitioner's family would starve, which could be in violation of Article 21 of the Constitution. Super. Mr. M. Chetty, learned counsel for the respondent. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Submit that the petitioner's fair price shop license has been cancelled on account of the fact that the petitioner has been convicted in a criminal case by the Sessions Court, and the said conviction has not been stayed or suspended by this court. Only the sentence imposed upon the petitioner under section 324 IPC and 307 IPC has been suspended. He further submits that there is no infirmity with the cancellation of the petitioner's fair price shop license in terms of clause 17 of the Assam Public Distribution of Articles Order, 1982. I have heard the counsel for the point. As has been rightly pointed out by the counsel for the respondent number 130. The petitioner has been convicted in a criminal case by the learned Sessions Court. The appeal filed by the petitioner is pending before this court. And only the sentence imposed upon the petition has been suspended by this. The conviction has not been stayed or suspended in the appeal filed by the petitioner. Clause 17 of the Assam Public Distribution of Articles Order 1982, which has been made in exercise of the powers conferred by Section 3 of the Essential Commodities Act, 1955, states as follows. Inverted commas, when a licensee has been convicted by a court of law or contravention of any order made under Section 3 of the Essential Commodities Act, comma, bracket, Central Act 10 of 1955, bracket close, comma, the licensing authority shall, comma, by order in writing, comma, cancel his license without giving the licensee any opportunity of stating his case. Full stop. Inverted comma. Next step. In view of clause 17 as indicated above, there is no infirmity with the impugned order dated 10/4/2025, issued by the District Commissioner Nagaon, FPDNCS, Food Public Distribution and Consumer Affairs Branch, in cancelling the petitioner's fair price shopping. According the writ petition, accordingly, the writ petition stands this.
My lord,
Mister, your name?
am I?
M. Ali.
Lord.
And then who's appearing for the Mister?
And Pathak appearing from reference number 3 and 6.
M. Pathak.
And Pathak.
For for number 3 and 6. Who else is there? Mr. Just Mr. M. Kalita. On behalf of P. Kalita. P. Barwa. Miss P. Barwa. P. Barwa. For number 2. And then who else? Mr. M. Chetia. M. Chetia for number 5. And who else?
G. Sharma for
G. Sharma.
yes, for 4.
Okay, so this is for 2011. Huh? 2011.
Yes.
And let us see where is that page?
31.
Page
31. 31.
31.
The serial number is 549.
549.
549. House number 401.
House number?
401. And it is Zoleshwar LLC,
No, village.
Village Salvari.
Huh?
Salvari.
How do you spell it?
SALVARI.
SAL
EARI.
P for Bombay.
Yeah.
PARI.
Yeah.
Salpari, District Golpara.
District Kolkata.
This is 38 Golpara West LAC.
No, this is from Joleshwar LLC. 39 Joleshwar LLC.
39
Joleshwar LLC.
Joleshwar
JALESWAR.
LAC. The LAC. Then District Golpara.
Kolkata.
Okay. Then I think
Also, my learning series feeling the food production.
it's okay. What's your name?
J.K. Roy.
Mr.
J.K. Roy.
J.K.
Roy.
Roy. Then counsel for the petitioner submit that the petitioner vehicle hire charges amounting to rupees 1,56,36,524 has not been paid. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Kindly look up. Mr. M. Chetty accepts notice on behalf of
1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, after something.
Why? You see, it depends upon me.
Yes. I beg your pardon.
I've heard you. 1, 2, 4, 5 and 6. And who appears for 5? Acha, 3. This is 3. Finance. Mr. B over appears for fund number 3. This is a matter of the 4 weeks to enable the respondents to file their affidavit. Mister, what is your name? Huh?
BU Laskar.
B.U. Laskar. Mr.
M. Pathak.
M. Pathak or N? N for Nagaland. N. Pathak for
Respondent number 3 and 7.
3 and 7. And then Mr.
E Sharma for 8.
G. Sharma for 8. 7. G. Sharma. For number 8. Then Mr. M. Kalita. M. Kalita for Miss. P. Barwa for 2 and 4. M. Chetia for okay. So this is for voters list of 2019.
19 Lordship.
In which page?
At page 25 Lordship.
25.
As per their record Lordship, it was 2017, but
This is Golpara again,
yes.
2019. So this is in respect of
Number 30, Golpara with telephone.
Golpara West LAC. Serial number
170.
Huh?
170.
D170.
170, yes.
D170. House number 23
23.
of village
Village Lordship is Raupua Chalakura. ROW KHOW, Raupua Chalakura. Part 3. Raupua Chalakura, Part 3.
and this so SP respond number 7. Respond number 7. Okay.
All right. Then similar regarding technical marketing. Earlier it was settled in some other purpose, but this time neither they are issuing any variety marketing. So my prayer only to issue their direction that putting is listed.
You come to your para 8.
Right, they are getting that will be.
Please read your para 8.
But you know, see the Ashram Committee Act 21 has been amended to indicate by the amendment to license to work and the resolution of has no effect on the market. So the market is going on in the PPC.
Mr. Council, there is an act, there is amendment made.
No,
Then you want this court to pass an order in violation of the statutory law.
I am not on that.
You are not on that. Then what are you on?
See, my only,
Then why did you put this para 8?
see, it should not be on my only
Ah.
person was there. So
Earlier petition was there. Now, good for me that it was there. Now I can understand the case.
sorry,
No, very good. Now you go to the division bench. You have to challenge this. You challenge the amendment. What do you mean? Huh? Not as, it's not, you see, I am bound by the law. This court is here only to interpret the law. If you challenge the law, that is a different thing. You can challenge the law, but that you have to challenge before the division bench. You cannot ask this court to do something in violation of the law. So I leave it up to you.
Actually, there is an amendment to 221 Act.
Yeah.
For which will not the SPL issued letter that it should pertain to the selling or putting present on the market which is good. And on the similar.
No, that is all right. That is all right. SP cannot give direction. That is all right. That is one thing. But behind that, more at a more deeper level, can
Then or may or pay on thing, you know. I will be able to do it if I'll try to change it. If it is the similar building, with building.
but this will still remain.
I-
So you'll take a chance with the court that does not know about this amendment.
No, I don't. I mean, then the actually have to be there.
Huh?
I mean, that is there, the act is there. Not act two, I have no against. that.
Okay, you withdraw. I'll reflect in the order. That's all. Right, Mister.
I will take it as help to.
Oh, yes, but let me reflect this. That's all. The amendment has been made.
No,
Actually,
I am not on that thing, I am not,
huh?
on that phone, I am not going. I mean, that is not.
No, you will not go into it. I know you will not want to go 100% into it. You will not even want to go into it 1% also or 0.5%. But the court has to be informed. You cannot hide the law from the court.
No, I am not hiding. I really am family member, and without any some.
Okay, anyway, Mr. A. Rashid, let us answer for the petitioner who submits that he may be allowed to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file a fresh. Mr. R.K. Mushari for
2, 3 and 7.
2, 3
And 7.
and 7. And Mr. M. Chetia for
4, 5.
4, 5 and 6. Submit that the Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021 has been amended and which could have a bearing on this bill. The prayer of the petition's counsel is allowed. This petition dismissed as withdrawn, with liberty as well. Well,
Was it this case against the illegal department of the petitioner?
illegal?
Department for the petitioner minor in taking the participate in the tender process initiated by the respondent authorities. What happened, minor petitioner is the class is registered contractor under the Surat Municipality Board. Also will find my registration certificate, and after getting this certificate, minor.
Where is the department? There's no department. We issue notice.
No, department minor, that is kindly see page 24 annex of 5. Page 24 annex of 5.
Correct. I've got it in front of me. Yes.
Yes, madam. By this, madam, I have been prevented to participate in the tender process. Like,
You know, it has said that not to allot any work. You have not been prevented from participating. You are allowed to participate.
yes, without after if I will not be let the
Huh?
job, my lord, of the work, my lord, it's the one type of environment, my lord. Kind of what happened that cannot be issued as per the provisions of law, my lord.
So you tell me, which contract work have you applied for
First, my
right now?
right now, my lord, one option notice was issued. I was going to participate in that on 23rd of this month. On that day, my lord, I have been provided this notice, my lord. I have not been given any prior opportunity.
You are not barred from participating. You are only given the letter.
Yes, I have no any particular, but I have not been allowed to work since I will be the
What was the bid?
L1 or L each one.
How many bidders were there? How many bidders participated?
Wait a minute.
in the bid that you wanted to participate.
That has already been done. On that day, madam, I have been presented.
So that is gone, that is gone.
That is.
Now, what are you going to participate
Now,
in?
whether some other tender will be, will be plotted, my lord, by the authority, but I have not been allowed in the, page 23, my lord, annex of 4. This is the auction notice. In that auction notice, I have been prevented, my lord. I have not been allowed to participate in the auction process, and I have been on the same day, my lord, on 23rd, my lord, this notice annex of 5 has been given.
You have submitted forged documents.
That is in another part, madam, not false document, madam. This case is pending, and I have also filed another case before your lordship, madam.
Yes,
Lordship, Annexure 6 is the FIR, one FIR.
no, that is all right. You see,
They have submitted forced document while allotting a 14 letters of land.
Huh?
14 letters of land was allotted petitioner's favor. He submitted forced document.
you see, I'm talking about page 24.
Yes.
Was this preceded by any notice?
That I have to take inspection. Right. I have to take,
It basically amounts to blacklisting.
no, it is not allotting the work.
It basically amounts to that.
Lordship.
In a
the
sense.
tender Reopening day, I take inspection. And they go. And what we consider individual on them.
Under individual of Monday, mother, they and those, you pay, his tender will be issued, madam.
And what is the last date?
Monday, madam, next Monday.
No, that,
What?
there is, no, there
Have
is
you
no,
participated? No, when is the last date of submission of the bill? A new tender is to be floated.
And earlier, that tender was.
Mr. Council, please listen.
Okay,
Is a new tender to be floated?
on Monday.
It is going to be floated.
Yes, by time, madam, it is going to be Monday. Monday, the first tender will be plotted by the respondent authority, madam. Earlier, this tender was.
And
plotted.
when is the last date going to be?
Madam, that is after plotting, madam, it will become the law. the last.
Then how do you know that it's going to be floated on Monday? Who told you?
Madam, earlier this tender was.
How do you know all these things?
Madam, earlier-
Before it's floating, you know of the, how do you know?
Because my lord, earlier this tender was plotted, but that has been cancelled and that Monday was, date was fixed. According to my instruction, my lord.
There is anyway vacation for.
there is no statement ever made.
Where is a statement that it's going to be floated on Monday?
Not on for that, but I am on 24, my lord.
Right.
As per this provision, madam, can you
Right.
for the
The
time?
petitioner's counsel, I heard Mr. B. Barwala counsel for the petition. The submits that the notice dated 23/6/25 issued by
That's what I
the
know.
respondent number 4 should be set aside. In as much as the said notice has stated that no work is to be allotted to the petition and its firm till completion of the investigation. So we submit that the same amounts to blacklisting of the petition. So, this, how can you do this? No notice.
For that, I have to take inspection. If you notice and on the returnable,
No.
Only thing is that supposing there is a tender issue and the last date is prior to the opening,
there is minimum 15 days time was given.
15 days time. 15 days time, minimum time will be
Yes,
given.
For submission to last day.
We'll listen on the opening day.
Yes, on 14th. itself.
On 14, madam, in the meantime, keep tender, I should not be prevented. I may be allowed. to
Yes,
participate.
Right, Mr.
HK sir,
H.K. Sharma appearing for,
for respond number 2, 3 and 4.
that's why the 2, 3 and 4. Shall obtain instructions as to whether the notice dated 23/6/2025 was preceded by any notice issued to the petition. This is the matter on 14/7. In the meantime, if any NIT is issued, any tender notice is issued, the petitioner should not be restrained from participating in the said NIT on the basis of the notice dated impugn notice dated 23/6/2020. Till the next returnable.
Wait, in this case, the private respondent has been awarded the contract in violation of the MSME Act 6 and under the tender conditions incorporated. Kindly come to page 34 for a moment,
This item,
item 22,
page,
34. 34. Yes.
yeah,
At the top is the name of the work, Milord, mechanized cleaning contract of Guwahati Railway Station. Milord will kindly come to third clause, the general in the table, Milord.
yes,
Tender security, EMD and tender cost is waived off for MSCs registered with district industries.
where?
Milord, it's the third column, second, Milord. After the general, Milord,
Yes,
below the table, the brief scope your lordship got,
yes,
and below that tender security,
yes, yes. Is waived off for MSC.
MSCs, micro small enterprise, Milord.
Correct.
Now, Milord, page 40, if your lordships comes, Milord, it's been explained at clause 8, Milord, in the GCC.
Yes, yes.
Earnest money, the tender shall be required. Milord will see, Milord, that all the tenders I have to submit. Now your lordship come to however.
Huh?
In that clause 8, last two lines, however,
Yes,
registered MSCs in terms of ministries, MSC notification number 503, your lordship kindly note 503,
Yeah.
are exempted from earnest money deposit.
correct.
Note MSCs registered with district authority, Milord, so and so shall be exempted from payment of minimum EMI. Now, my lord will kindly come to Milord, page 81, Milord, the petitioner. So far as petitioner is concerned, Milord, there is no dispute.
Let us see petitioner first. Yes.
My lord. At page 81, my lord, petitioner name is there, name of the enterprise, Reliable Concrete Corporation.
Yes,
Udayam number is there. My lord will see the table, type of enterprise.
yes,
It's all small, my lord.
ah,
Now, your lordship would kindly come to page 84.
yes,
Page 84, Annexure 8, my lord. This is respondent number 8, Dynamic Service and Security. Now, your lordship would see the table,
medium.
all medium.
So your case is that he has not submitted earnest money.
No, yes, he has not submitted and he does not come. My lord will kindly have a look at the act, my lord, semi act for a minute.
So he has been selected or what?
Yes,
He has been
yes,
awarded the.
he has been awarded the.
The act or the rules?
Milord, act and the policy, milords. If your lordships come to section 7 of the act, milord, there is a classification of enterprise.
Yes,
Under B, it's micro, small, and medium, milord. Now, miss, that threshold limit has been extended from time to time. 250.
depending upon the.
Yes,
The.
investment and milord
yes,
capital.
yes.
Now, under section 11, milord, if your lordships come, procurement preference policy for facilitating promotion and development of micro and small enterprises. So, milord, it is limited to micro and small enterprises. The
Yes.
policy can be framed. Now, your lordship would kindly come to page 19 of this act, milord. Milord. Page 19, there is a policy. The public procurement policy for micro and small enterprise, my lords, order
Yes.
12. And now, if your lordship kindly come to the bottom of that page, my lord,
Yes.
your lordship would see the notification dated 503.
Yes,
So, my lord, so far as this is concerned,
503,
yes, notification number, my lord. Page 19.
581, 567, 503.
Yes, my lord. Your lordship at page 40 has read that, my lord. in terms of this is the notification. So this benefit is basically for the micro and small lot. And in fact, lot, this issue has also been settled by this honorable court, lot.
Oh, so the issue raised is
Mal-
basically a factual issue as to whether the respondent number
Eight.
eight is a medium scale enterprise and whether
He could
it
avail
had,
that.
whether he had submitted his EMD or not.
No,
That's
he
all.
has not submitted.
That is your stand.
Yes.
Let me hear them. That is the only issue. If he has not submitted, then you have got a case. If he has submitted, you have got no case.
Mal- The date of taking over, Lord, the work order is issued at page 97, your lordship. of the-
97 of the writ petition.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
This is to inform you, friends, so arrangement may be to commence the work from 1/7/2020.
Why do you come at the last minute?
Milord, only 2 days back, Milord, we have submitted representation on 19th,
Okay.
Milord. Your lordship has seen the order is passed on 24th, Milord.
Yes. The only issue is whether he has submitted NS monitor. Huh?
The only issue is that whether that particular respondent number is the lordship small scale industries or not.
Correct. So,
Yes.
no, so you are admitting to the fact that the respondent number 8 has not submitted EMD,
No,
On-
not required. sir.
not required. No, no, that's what.
Okay.
On the ground that he's also a small scale enterprise.
Lords, we go
So-
by the GEM portal, lordship.
Ah.
There is no dispute. The NIT was issued for the GEM portal. The clarification of the GEM portal is clear. After receiving the representation from the petitioner side, we have returned to the GEM authority, lordship. We have conducted all verification part.
Where?
First letter which is returned to the authority, lordship,
Yes,
petitioner lordship. Then my lord may kindly come to the last 3 pages. I have that market, lordship.
yes,
Last 2 pages.
Yeah.
CL number 1, lordship.
yeah.
Dynamic Service Security Limited, lordship. My lord may kindly go to the status portion, lordship.
Yes.
It's a lordship,
MSC.
MSC, lordship. It's a GEM portal. Then my lord may kindly come to the next set 2. CL number 2 is the petitioner. lordship. CL number 2 is the petitioner. This status is also lordship MSC. Same status. Then my lord may kindly come to the next page.
Yes.
It's a clarification from the authority, GEM authority, lordship. I have highlighted it, lordship. We would like to inform you that L1 bidder is exempted under MSC category. And in GEM portal, status is verified. So if you have any, it is like that.
This is from the,
GEM authority, GM, lordship.
They
Who
have
has,
only the tendering authority, but they have said that we don't.
we
not
go
classify
by
because-
we go by the GEM portal, lordship. If GEM portal divert him, GEM portal, there is a mark, it's a medium scale, then we have no case, lordship.
Malad,
We go by the GEM authority, lordship. Nothing else, lordship.
that
Even GEM also clarified that petitioner is a lordship, MSC lordship. Everything is clear, lordship. We go
Malad-
by the GEM lordship.
Malad, all these 3 categories, micro, small and medium, come within the MSME. The benefit is only for micro and small, not for medium. And that validity,
so this is a MSC, micro, and
MSC.
small. MSC means micro and small.
micro and small, and this is medium. My lord, for a moment, take note of this
Okay.
judgment passed by.
No, no, it says here, it says here.
Well, that is the incorrect information that the.
Mr. Counsel, now this is a writ court. I do not know,
No.
this is not a this is a
Uh,
court or court cannot decide factual issues.
I have
That
shown to the lord.
particular information is the lordship received from the GEM authority, lordship.
Huh?
That particular information received from the GEM authority, lordship.
No, who is the actual authority who can decide this issue?
MSME, my lord. We have made respondent. And they
So,
are,
so
they
the,
have issued the certificate, my lord,
Huh?
which I have shown to your lordship, page 81 and 84.
why don't you go to that authority?
Lord, we have gone. Lord, they have clarified also.
Lordship, we don't go by the MSM, as because lordship, GEM portal where it is reflected all the companies, lordship, all the enterprises in the.
No, you see, the thing is that these certificates are issued not by the GEM portal.
Lordship.
These certificates are issued by a certain body who is competent to issue that certificate.
Ministry of MSME.
Now, who is the authority who is competent to issue the certificate?
Lord, it is with
It is the lordship, the authority,
MSME.
MSME, lordship.
That they have.
Otherwise, we go by the lordship, the GEM.
You go by anyone.
Lordship.
Now, supposing I want the matriculation certificate, You have to produce the matriculation
From the
certificate
SEBA
issued by the SEBA.
From the
You
SEBA.
cannot produce a matriculation certificate issued by somebody else, by the College of Nursing or something. You cannot. So here also, to decide whether that person is a MSc or not, the authority who issues the certificate has to certify that.
There is no dispute.
So that-
There is no
If your
dispute.
lordship will give
Otherwise,
one minute, Lord, but in fact, what happened, that the judgment I am relying upon, let, I was the respondent in one of the case in that. Let, and I argued on behalf of the medium enterprise which was rejected. If your
So
lordship,
what did it say?
my lord will kindly come to para 25 and 26.
Twenty-five and
Page 10,
26.
yes. And finally 36. Thirty-five. my lord.
25 and 26. Yes.
Section 11 of the Act of 2006 stipulates that for facilitating promotion and development in micro and small enterprises, the central government or the state government is to notify from time to time preferences, policies in respect of procurement of goods and services produced by micro and small enterprise by its ministry, department and the public sector undertaking. Against, let us examine Section 9, which speaks of measures for promotion and development of small, medium and enterprise, particularly the micro. It is provided that for the said purpose, the central government from time to time, by way of development, the skill of its employees, management, so and so forth. Now, your lordship would kindly come to para 23. The central government, in exercise of powers conferred under Section 11 of the Act, by notified the order dated so and so, dated so and so, published in the Gazette, Section number 503, dated 26/3/2012, by the said order, every central ministry or department of public sector undertaking are required to set an annual goal of procurement from micro and small enterprises for the financial year 2012-13 and onwards, in order to achieve the overall procurement of minimum total annual purchase, and by micro and small enterprise for 3 years. So my lord has seen at page 40 that, and now para 35, if
No,
you
that is a different thing.
Yes,
That
para-
is
para 35,
that's
your
nothing.
lordship.
That is
Para
not more
35.
relevant.
That
Para-
part
para
lordship,
35.
not-
Just a
there
minute.
is no
What?
dispute, lordship. That part, there is no dispute.
Just a minute. Let him. I will ask.
para 35, my lord.
Please go to the issue. Don't go to the periphery.
That is the issue. That is the issue.
No, the issue is this.
My lord,
The issue is
my lord,
if someone is said to be
my lord.
having jaundice or someone is said to be a class 10, there are authorities who will decide. For a person who is having jaundice, you don't go to an engineer,
My
you go to a doctor. For a person who is class 10 pass or not, you go to the SEBA, to the authority. You don't go to some other chemistry professor or something. So that is the simple. Don't go beyond that.
I am
Please make it
obliged,
simple.
obliged to your lordship.
Yes, please go to that only.
We-
Don't
Only
go to
para
that.
36, your lordship.
Don't waste time.
Para 35 for a moment, if your lordship.
Yes.
The classification on micro and small enterprises are the creation of the statute. Similar is the situation that of enterprise. The said statute determine the condition and circumstances in the which the status of so and so can be terminated. The respondent number 3 graduated to medium enterprise, my lord will see, meaning thereby its original status of,
Let's go to the next. This is a waste of time. Next.
yes, my lord.
No.
The
The
NIT is-
submission of Mr.
the-
Dubey.
the
You want your
NIT
name there? Yes. Now we're hearing you.
The
Yes.
NIT is meant for qualification for fulfill the status of micro and small enterprise. So, my lord, that procure.
I'm not on that.
And
I-
page 81, your lordship
I
sees.
I know.
Page
We-
81.
You see, the only issue
Yes,
is,
my lord,
the only issue is,
who issues?
who is to the authority?
Sir,
That's
it's
all.
page 81 and
Then
84.
why don't you go straight to that? Why you have to go,
I have shown to your lordship, page 81 and 84.
why do you have to go now to this judgment which has got no relevance? That is the issue. That's all. Why wasting time? Just go straight to the crux of the matter. Don't
Yes.
go beyond.
Page 84,
We-
them
we-
registration. my lord.
Wasting everybody's time.
Page 84.
Yes, this is, now the only thing is that who is to issue the certificate?
My
That's
lord,
all.
at page 86, bottom, your lordship sees. It's issued by the Ministry of MSME, my lord. So they are the authority who decides. 81 in my case, 84 in their case.
Anyway, right. This is for cleaning.
Yes,
Cleaning,
for
what-
mechanized.
Cleaning of railway.
cleaning of roads, yeah. But then the problem is they don't start cleaning.
But they are already existing, Lord. My Lord will kindly, on the reopening, your Lordship, my Lord, if they enter into the work, Lord, entire thing would, Lord, get affected.
That is, yeah.
Otherwise,
On the
Lordship,
reopening, your Lordship.
otherwise,
will-
Lordship, the GEM portal, the status shows.
Gem portal is Gem
Not a-
portal, so what? Gem portal, that doesn't mean anything, they're just one of the bodies only. Gem portal is only for making your supply orders and all that.
Then petitioners also GEM portal MSC Lord.
Whatever it is, Mr. Council, but you see, like I told you,
Ah,
to be a lawyer, who can justify, who can
That-
clarify
that-
whether you're a lawyer or not? Who is the best authority?
That
Bar
part-
Council?
That part I am not.
That is why.
Not disputed.
That is why, please don't talk about GEM, because GEM is not the authority who can certify whether, with certainty, whether a person is SME or medium scale industry or something. That is the authority will decide, computer authority. GEM is not the authority.
I am not saying that GEM is the authority Lordship. As part of GEM portal Lordship, the.
Correct, you have done it. We have accepted your submission that you have done it as per GEM portal. We are going beyond that. We are saying that let it be decided by the competent authority, not by GEM. GEM is not the competent authority. That's all. Just because you have accepted doesn't justify or doesn't make a medium enterprise a small enterprise. You see, the thing is this. Just because GEM has said that he is a medium enterprise, GEM could be wrong, GEM could be right, but the authority who is to decide is not GEM, it is the authority who issues the certificate. So that's all. You have done, you have taken GEM, okay, that's all right. But that does not certify with 100% certainty that some person is small scale or not small scale.
I'm not saying.
That's all.
I'm not saying.
Huh.
Otherwise, Lordship, the cleaning part will be affected.
That is a different thing. But then the cleaning part will be affected. But in the meantime, this has to be clarified. It can be clarified today also.
If one regulation is come that Lordship, he is not a Lordship major, he is a medium scale industry, then Lordship may reject it Lordship.
Naturally.
Lordship may reject it Lordship. Otherwise, now, at present, what I pay before Lordship, the persons who is allowed to work, he has to continue to work Lordship as part of.
That I will decide. That let me decide. You can give your submission, decision will be made.
This is my submission Lord. I'm not
Right.
saying that Lordship said,
Heard Mr. R to it. Then it causes for the petition. Who submits that the decision of the NF Railway Authority in declaring the respondent number 8 as technically responsive and issuing him the contract and issuing him the contract of mechanized cleaning of railways pursuant to PNIT dated 5/3/2025 should be set aside. Inasmuch as the respondent number 8 is not a micro and small enterprise as per the Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Development Act, 2006, hereinafter referred to as the Act. Full stop. This paragraph. The petitioner's cause is subject that NIT dated 5/3/2025 had been issued by the NF Railway for mechanized cleaning contract of Guwahati Railway Station and its circulating area for a period of 3 years. Wherein it had been stipulated that the tender security bracket EMD and tender cost was waived for micro and small enterprises. In terms of the Ministry of MSME's notification number 503, yeah? The petitioners counsel submits that the respondent number 8 was actually a medium enterprise in terms of the act, and as such was required to submit the tender security / earnest money deposit. However, the respondent number 8 has been selected as the successful contractor without submitting any tender security (EMD). In this regard, he has relied upon the Udyam registration certificate issued by page 84, issued by
But the MSME DFO
huh?
at Kolkata, also to kind page 86, bottom,
Issued by
MSME DFO, not 24.
by the MSME-DFO Kolkata, dated
28/7/20.
28/7/21, which shows that the petition, which shows that the respondent number 8 has been registered as a medium enterprise since 2022-23 till 2025-26. Next para. Mr. K. Gogoi, appearing for the respondent numbers
Okay, I am for 1 to 5.
1 to 5,
1 to 5, my vanished for 6 crores.
and Mr. S. Roy for respondent number 6. Yes, what is your submission?
From the 13th, given by the respondent number, CFO, so this is the medium.
From respondent, given by the petition. Respondent number 5, submit. That the petitioner and the respondent number 8, having been classified by the GEM portal as micro and small enterprises, the petitioner and the respondent number 8 were not required to submit tender security /EMD. Correct? That's correct, that's the submission.
Status in the ZEM portal.
That's it.
Classification part.
Okay, classification in the GEM portal, okay, say
It's a
status in the GEM portal.
ZEM portal.
That's what I said, GEM. Okay, whatever I said, status in the GEM portal, okay? No, don't say that. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned counsel for the respondent number 1 to 5, submit that the status of the respondent number 8 in the GEM portal was as a micro and small enterprise. As such, the respondent number 8 was treated as a micro and small enterprise who was not required to submit tender security /EMD.
Verification is also given by the ZEM portal. That part of the-
First of further, a clarification had been issued by the GEM portal via email dated 12/6/2025, which stated that
Third phase of loading March time.
L1 bidder, how do they know who is the L1 bidder?
L1 bidder, let's say after
Acha,
after
who-
the
who-
complaint
which-
is given by the
Ah,
petitioner.
so which stated that? The L1 bidder was exempted under the MSE category. And the same had been verified in the GEM, and the status of the L1 bidder had been verified in the GEM portal. Ah, okay. Next, Mr. S.S. Roy, appearing for the respondent number 6. Submit that the status of the respondent number 8 appears to be that of a medium enterprise in view of the UDM registration certificate issued by the MSME DFO Kolkata, West Bengal, dated 28/7/2021. No, cannot be, that is not, cannot be dated for 28/7. That is the EDM registration certificate. That 28/7 you cut, not 27 earlier. Issued by the MSME DFO Kolkata, which shows the petition, which shows the respondent number 8 as a medium enterprise. He also submits that which is the authority as per the act,
MSME.
where he also submits that the Ministry of MSME will be the competent authority to decide as to whether the respondent number 8 is a micro and small enterprise. Next.
Can you not add one more argument? But the respondent number 8 is a public limited company, and where the receipt and profit and loss account are available at the Ministry of Corporate. We have also annexed that to show that their turnover is much more than a billion.
Much more than micro and small.
Yes.
Okay, just like Mr. R. Dubey, and counsel for the petitioner further submits that the turnover of the respondent number 8 shows that he is,
Page 87. Page 80.
shows that
There are some, where the exemption of that year, 3 years benefit they get for exemption of EMD. Exactly, I cannot say.
but you see, this person, as per the certificate from 22 till now, he is
3 years
medium.
ago. That was my case in the earlier writ petition, but that I was seeking that benefit. That was not granted. So that's a benefit.
You see, since 22,
Yes.
22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 25, 26. So the 3 years doesn't come in.
And not this benefit only when one get, if one is a micro or small, then it upgraded to medium. Or is still in medium, that your lordship has.
And he's been,
Starting
medium
from-
for 4 years now.
Yes, from starting one.
So for 4 years, so the benefit cannot come. So what have I said? That the turnover of the respondent number 8, as shown in his profit and loss statement for the year ending 31/3/2021, shows that the respondent number 8 could not be a micro and small enterprise. That's all, huh? Next. Issue notice returnable in 2 weeks. Mr. K. Gova accepts notice on the respondent number 1 to 5, while Mr. S. Roy accepts notice on the respondent number 6. What about this 7?
Then we'll take step.
Petitioner takes steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 7 by registered postal daily within the course of the day. List the matter on 14. List the matter on 14. 14 said.
Got your petition 16.
16. No, 16. Okay. In the interim, the impugned communication dated 24/6/2025, by which the respondent number 8 has been asked to commence operation of the work with effect from 1/7/2025. Shall be kept in abeyance. Till the next meeting. The continuing, the respondent may make alternative arrangement for the cleaning work, which may include allowing the present contractor to continue. Till the next meeting.
Apparently, as per the present contract, so maybe not the petitioner also, I cannot.
I don't know, are you the president?
I am not,
You are the president.
neither me nor.
I say which may include the present, which may include continuing with the present contract.
I don't know that section fifty, but other, it's 20 to leave it.
Okay,
So,
that is, okay, right.
Market also.
The instruction provided by Mr. Kegover. The instructions, are made a part of the record and marked as an exhibit.
Currently, then actually not say, we have received instruction, might not like that, sometime we'll file affidavit. Amount
Yeah.
is, the amount is very low.
Okay, right. Mr. Kegover, counsel for the respondent submits that. The otherwise comments have been received and he will file affidavit within 3 weeks. This is the matter of 3 weeks.
I get a date.
18 October.
17 and 18.
17, 18, same order, huh? No date, 25 this year only, there's no hurry. No problem. Is the matter in factors?
Because I challenged that the ineligible person. And
So this is the project completion report.
Ah,
You will see the construction of Kandikwa Bindakata Road. The remaining portion from chainage 00M to chainage 7180.
where are you reading?
First, the name of the project.
Yes, yes.
The construction of Kandikwa Bindakata Road, under so and chainage is 00M meter to chainage 7180.
Correct.
Then this is the project completion report at that top.
Okay, project completion.
Yes, but and the project completion certificate is there, page 3.
What is this year?
2019,
19?
19. The dates are there, third line, which commenced on 25,
And
24.
completed on 37/19.
37.
yes, it was completed by whom?
By the contractor, because the
What
work,
contractor means, I have released from, that, at the time of you, the response number 4, he, did not have any credential.
Madam, whether he,
Yes, but I don't have any dispute.
No, no,
now.
but-
It is already completed.
so whether he has credential or no credential, it is already completed.
Yes.
So what to do now?
Yeah. Lordship,
What remains?
dispose of,
That's all.
yes,
So that
but
issue,
that is the thing is going on.
anyway, but
That is my
now, and now this we
everywhere.
finish.
no,
Yeah, right.
work was given to the private respondent, it is known. Because
No, there was a stay, Lordship, in the High Court in WPC number 3387 of 2017. And after.
I don't know, madam, but this matter has been
I
finished.
don't want to, but I applied the,
You see, out here you have challenged the award to the contractor, okay? Now
not
this-
because I was not eligible that time, because without having any.
Madam, this is end finish. It's
Credential.
finished. There's nothing
What-
remains.
He was participated. That is my case. Otherwise, there is nothing.
I heard Ms. M. Deep, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. D. Nath, learned counsel for
the PWD department.
PWD department. The petitioners the petitioner is assailing the decision of the authorities to award the contract in favor of, to award the road contract in favor of the respondent number 4.
Technical evaluation acceptance was given. Not
No vote.
How does it matter? End of the matter. Why should we go into those? Pushpa. The petitioner's case was that the respondent number 4 did not have the credentials to participate in the tender process. And despite pointing out the said fact to the authorities, some of the authorities have awarded the contract to the respondent number 4 by depriving eligible bidders like the petition. Pushpa, next. Mr. Dinath has submitted the project completion report dated 16/8/2019, issued by the Executive Engineer PWRD Dibrugarh, Lahowal, Moran and King Kong Territorial Road Division Dibrugarh, which states that the road construction commenced on 24/5/2017 and was completed on 30/07/2019. Next. Whatever I said has submitted, what? Dinath has submitted. It's called project completion report and project completion certificate. And project completion certificate. Huh? Next. The project completion report and project completion certificate are made a part of the record and marked as annexure X and Y respectively. As the respondent number 4 has apparently completed the road construction contract work in terms of annexure X and Y, comma, nothing remains to be decided in this repetition. The repetition accordingly closed as in. Why not now? Not now. Okay. So see you after the, most of the, after the vacation. Hope, there might be changes during the vacation also, no? If the warrant comes out.
I will get the number. But we are gas.
Huh?
They are LPG gas distribution.
Gas distributor.
The distribution of gas, my lord, otherwise regulated by the Ministry of Petroleum. We have a guideline, my lord, that next C case 33. Is the regulation order of this covered. And this pertinent here, my lord, is at page 35. Clause 3A. 3(1)(a) of page 35. The restriction on unauthorized possession, supply and conduct. The person having connection for liquefied petroleum gas under the public list,
Liquefied, okay.
under the public distribution system shall not possess more than one connection under the public. Now, my lord, the issue here pertains to the PPS distribution that is now under the Pradhan Mantri Yojana, that free gas is being given to people under the
No,
below
but,
program.
one connection, two connections, no?
It's one connection. One connection, one PPS, one bill.
Okay, under this,
Under this scheme.
under this scheme.
And this can be enlarged, however, it says an inspection.
No, but this is not a scheme. This is under
This is under the,
Huh?
this is under the.
But we all have two connections. I mean,
That is
two
not-
gas. I mean, one connection, but cylinder can be.
Single cylinder,
Okay.
and that is, this is
Ah.
specifically for my the PDS distribution, that is for BPL family.
BPL family.
It is for-
Where does it say BPL family?
It's under public distribution system,
Huh?
it's under PDS.
This order may be called the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Regulation or Supply Distribution Order. It does not talk about BPL. Where does it talk about BPL? Where does this page 33 talk about BPL?
No, that is fine in the scheme.
What scheme?
There's the schemes, called the Pradhan Mantri. The Rosicon to Annexer B, page 25. It's PMUY. Pradhan Mantri Ujala Yojana.
Yes, PMUI, yes.
That's all.
So what is the issue?
The issue, my lord, is that this BPL family, occupancy at page 54, they come to the distributors like us and they submit this application. The page 53. This is the format which they apply under the KY Ujala scheme. And at page 54, Lordship, they say that they certified as well that we have given this information as correct. So the distributor then verifies the same with the original.
Huh?
The distributor then verifies the same only with the copies that are furnished to him. And issues the contract. Now the issue thereafter that arises, that IOC will subsequently say that in some cases it is found that families are enjoying multiple number of connections. So therefore, you have to re-verify their KY. That is the Aadhaar, ration card, identity document. This exercise we can. Now, in this regard, my lord, this process was actually already on. But then all of a sudden, on 26th of June, at page 62, the name is re-KYC of urgent compliance of PMUI customer verification. Then the re-KYC of identified PMUI customers, verification of suspect connections flag, and resolution and suspension of block connection. So this was the issue raised. So as per this directive, my lord,
What is PPAC?
PSP, the term I'm not very familiar with.
You are not familiar, I wonder where we are. You're not going to ask the client.
Procurement, the public procurement account, public procurement account.
Yes, so now what is wrong with it? So
No, there's nothing wrong.
The KYC was.
We have to re-verify that.
Oh.
But then there are some hurdles we can do. But at the time of application, people come voluntarily to us with all this stuff. Now, when we go for re-verification, we cannot, my lord, suddenly ask the persons to again voluntarily disclose all documents. So the verification process is taking time. So this also indicates that, my lord, some portion of the work has been done, but then some portion still remain. But then all of a sudden, we were given a deadline of 30th of June to complete this entire exercise, which we believe is very short and unreasonable. Because of the-
Where is the letter given to you?
my lord, page 62. Page 63, Lord, you would see that the deadline has been set.
Yes, page 62, yes.
Yes, page 63, my lord, the deadline has been set. You are directed to complete the above activity by 20th of compliance with the record.
Yeah.
Any pendency in compliance. beyond
Then
20th
what has happened?
My lord, we have represented, my lord, that the process is on. Your own document shows that some portion has been done, some portion is retained. And there are some difficulties because we cannot, we don't have the authority actually to go and force people to, my lord, submit the documents again for re-verification. So it is taking time. So we wait for some extension of time. This comes on 27th of June, my lord.
Where is the representation?
My lord, annexer at page 17. Six states by technically five is famous two shop. We are bound to carry it out. For some reason. The verification.
Take a
now-
decision on this representation. Who are we to say we got it?
That was given to the AOCL of the academy on the Ministry of. This email that was given by the.
Who is the, IOCL is no one. So we'll dispose it of, we'll dispose of this representation. Let them take a decision on this representation.
He'll such state, my lord.
Huh?
He'll such state, my lord, this panel action order, whatever it.
But you submit this by tomorrow. Or you submit this by Monday. You submit the order by Monday. By Monday, you submit the order. Let them take a decision. So the order suspending it will be subject to you submitting the order of this court by Monday.
Something, then they may take, basically our prayer is, my lord, that for some reasonable time to be allowed
Correct,
to
sir.
complete the verification process, because there are difficulties in house to house. My lord. As of now, people also who had, my lord, taken duplicate connection, they will be also reluctant to produce the documents because they
Naturally.
will be caught. That is the difficulty.
Right, heard Mr. B. Pata, Lion Council for the petitioner to submit that the petitioner at the station comprises of authorized LPG distributors operating under the Indian Oil Corporation Limited within the state of Assam. The primary role of the petitioners involves the delivery and release of LPG connections to beneficiaries under centrally sponsored scheme, including the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, bracket PMUY, which is a flagship scheme launched in 2017 by the Government of India, with the objective of providing clean cooking fuel to women from economically weaker sections, particularly those identified as below poverty line households. The petitioners counsel submit that pursuant to implementation of the PMUY, various LPG connections, numerous LPG connections were provided on receipt of application from the recipient of the scheme. However, the letter is from whom? However, the IOCL,
Yes.
right? Email dated 26/6/2025 has directed the petitioners to make a re-verification of the identified PMUY customers.
The mail is dated, my lord. This is 26 week of the printout. 25th is the.
Okay, 25/6/2020. For re-verification of the identified PMUY customer. The petitioner has submit that the time limit provided for completion of the re-verification was till 30th June 2025. The failure of which would attract penalty as per the communication data, the email data, 25/6/2020. Next up, the petitioner also submit that a reasonable time limit has to be provided by the respondent IOCL to enable the petitioners to complete the re-verification process. And in that line, an email dated 26/6/2025 was submitted to the IOCL asking for more time to complete the task required to be undertaken by the petitioner. However, no decision has been made by the IOCL on the petitioner's representation dated 26/6/2025. Bracket annexure F. Huh? Next up. Mr. S.S. Roy appears for the respondent number one. 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 No one appears. No, no, I will dispose it of. This on considering the fact that the respondent's number, the IOCH has not taken a decision on the petitioner's email dated 26/6/2025 for giving them more time to complete the re-verification of their PMUY customer. This court is of the view that the respondent number respondent number
Five should be one of the.
Should be
the
five.
Marketing matter.
Huh?
Five is the division and sales matter. We have by the.
Respondent number 5 to take the decision. Respondent number 5, that is the divisional LPG sale, what is Indian division? To take a decision on the petitioner's representation dated 26/6/2025. Accordingly, the respondent number 5 is directed to take a decision on the petitioner's representation for grant of more time to complete the re-verification process. Within a period of 2 weeks, a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a copy of this order, along with a copy of this petition. Till then, the impugned communication / email dated 25/6/2025 issued by the respondent number 5 should not be acted upon. The order passed above, the direction passed above is subject to the condition that the petitioner submit a copy of this order and this petition to the respondent number 5, that is the divisional LPG sale, Guwahati Indian Divisional Office, Runmati, on or before What is 30th July? What holiday is it? No, 30th June. No, in Guwahati, is it any holiday? Not. 30th June. 30th June. 30th June 2025. The rate pensions accordingly disposed.